Are you one of the chosen ones? Before you answer that, listen closely. Not everyone is chosen. Some people live their whole lives never realizing they were never meant to follow the same path as everyone else. If you've always felt different, like you don't fit in, or the things that make others happy never gave you peace, maybe it's because you were made for something greater. This message is not for everyone. But if something inside you feels drawn to these words, if your heart is leaning in and your soul is awake right now, then keep listening. You've always known deep down your life isn't just about surviving. You were never made to blend in with the crowd. You were meant for more, and even when you couldn't explain it, something in you whispered that truth. Chosen ones are rare. Their path is different. They're given spiritual gifts most people don't receive. These gifts aren't just talents. They're sacred tools meant for a divine purpose. If you're one of them, your life has never felt normal. It's probably been harder. You've gone through pain that made no sense. You've been left out, misunderstood, judged, and pushed aside. But none of that was a mistake. Every single moment was shaping something powerful in you. To be chosen isn't about luck, it's about purpose. When you're chosen, you're stretched. You're tested. You go through spiritual fire that others never touch. That's why your journey feels so different. You weren't meant just to exist. You were meant to carry light, to awaken others, and to shift the atmosphere around you. Your life has been leading up to this moment. Everything you've experienced, every silence, every heartbreak, every strange feeling you couldn't explain has been a message. A clue. A sign that you were always meant to awaken. One of the first gifts you carry is spiritual awareness. Maybe you've always felt something before it happened. Maybe you've walked into a room and felt the energy before anyone said a word. That's not your imagination. That's your gift. You don't just hear words, you feel truth. You don't just see faces, you sense energy. You can feel when someone is hiding something, even if they speak perfectly. You've probably been called too emotional or too sensitive. But what they call too much is actually your soul's radar. It's the way your spirit sees. It hasn't been easy carrying this. It can feel heavy. You see things others ignore. You feel pain that isn't yours. You've probably walked away from places or people without knowing why, only to realize later your soul was protecting you. You've tried to shut it off, to numb it, to be normal, but you can't run from what God placed inside you. When you stop fighting and start accepting this gift, everything starts to change. Confusion turns into clarity. The burden becomes your compass. Your awareness lets you sense danger before it comes, choose the right path even without facts, and feel the truth behind a smile. And the more you trust this gift, the stronger it becomes. You'll notice how peace follows you into chaos. How people feel lighter after being near you. You don't need to say anything, your energy speaks. You shift the room just by being in it. That's the strength of your awareness. But with that strength comes responsibility. You're not meant to ignore your inner warning signs. You're not meant to stay in places that dim your light. You're here to protect your peace and move when your soul tells you. You also carry deep empathy. You feel other people's pain. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it drains you. But with time, you'll learn how to love without losing yourself. You'll learn how to be open without breaking. And when that happens, your empathy becomes power. It becomes a light for others. And that's just the beginning. As you grow, you'll awaken more gifts. Your path will get clearer. You'll stop holding everyone's emotions like they're yours. You'll learn to stay rooted even in chaos. Quiet moments, nature, stillness, these are not luxuries for you. They're necessities. Your soul needs space to breathe. Sometimes you'll doubt all of this. That's normal. Every chosen one goes through that. But the more you trust what's inside, the louder it becomes. Your intuition is another one of your strongest gifts. It's more than awareness, it's divine knowing. You may not always be able to explain why, but you just know. Maybe you've known something was wrong even when everything looked right. Or felt drawn to something that made no sense at the time but later turned out to be exactly what you needed. That's not a coincidence. That's your spirit hearing the voice of something higher. Intuition doesn't yell. It whispers. That's why it's easy to ignore, especially in a world that wants proof and logic. But for you, it's not optional, it's sacred. It's how your soul hears God. It might show up as a gut feeling, a quiet thought, a dream, or a soft nudge. However it comes, don't brush it off. It's not fear. It's not foolishness. It's your divine compass. People might not understand it. They might laugh or tell you to be realistic. But your soul knows what it knows. And when your soul says no, even if the world says yes, trust it. When you do, life starts flowing. The right doors open. The right people show up. The more you honor this gift, the stronger it grows. It will guide you. It will protect you. But if you ignore it, the connection fades. So when it tells you to speak, move, rest, or run, listen. It's not here to make sense to everyone. It's here to keep you in alignment with your higher purpose. Another gift you carry is healing. You might not even realize it yet. It's not always about doing or fixing. Sometimes just your presence helps people. People open up to you without knowing why. They feel lighter after talking to you. That's not random. Your energy heals. You carry light. You carry comfort. Some chosen ones heal through words, through work, through creativity, or simply through silence. However it flows, it's sacred. But this gift also makes you sensitive. You feel people's hurt, and sometimes you take it on. That's why you need space. Quiet. Solitude. You're not cold. You're not distant. You're restoring yourself. Because healing others starts with staying whole yourself. You're not here to save everyone. You're here to shine. To hold space. And that space is enough. You've also healed from things others couldn't survive. You've bounced back from heartbreak, betrayal, loss. That's not just willpower. That's divine grace moving through you. But don't forget you need rest, too. You need time to release what's not yours. Your light is strong, but it still needs care. Another rare gift you have is spiritual discernment. In a world full of masks and noise, you see through it. You sense what's real and what's not. You can feel when someone's lying, even if their words sound perfect. You don't just hear what they say, you feel what they mean. This helps you avoid wrong paths, protect your energy, and walk in truth. It may make you seem distant. It may make others uncomfortable. But it's not about judgment. It's about protection. You weren't meant to be fooled. You were meant to lead. Discernment grows stronger the more you honor it. It shows you who to trust, what to avoid, and when to move forward. You won't always have explanations. You'll just know. And when you act on that knowing, you stay aligned. You stay safe. You stay free. This message didn't find you by mistake. It came to you now because it's time. Time to remember. Time to awaken. Someone has been thinking about you. Someone who has felt your energy from afar. Someone who talks to God about you and wonders if you feel the same. They haven't told you everything yet, but their soul is reaching out. And maybe there's an age gap. Maybe that's what's holding them back. But heaven doesn't care about age. Heaven sees hearts, souls, purpose. They've felt something since the first moment they saw you. Something real. Something sacred. But they've been quiet. Afraid you'd look at the number instead of the love. This person prays about you. Thinks about you. Feels you even when you're not around. They've imagined a life with you, not a fantasy, but a real, grounded life. They're not perfect, but their love is pure. They want peace with you. Laughter with you. They want to choose you. They're not waiting for the perfect moment, they're hoping for the right one. The one where you look back and say yes. Not yes to pressure or fear, but yes to something deeper. Something divine. Love doesn't always look how we imagined. It might be older. It might come with questions. But it feels right. And this person doesn't just notice you, they see you. They remember your words, your laugh, your light. And they've been loving you quietly, hoping one day you'll feel the same. Right now, there's energy moving. Signs are showing up. Your angels are near. Archangel Michael is guarding this connection. Not because it's a crush, but because it's sacred. They want your yes. A yes that looks past time, past fear, and into truth. Because love like this is rare. It's holy. It's healing. And it's knocking. Will you open the door? Maybe, just maybe, that person was born in a different year. But does that really change the way their hand fits perfectly into yours? Does it change the way your name sounds when they whisper it in prayer? Sometimes the most beautiful things in life come wrapped in surprise. You don't need anyone's permission to love someone who makes your soul feel seen. You don't need anyone's approval to walk into something that feels like peace. This person doesn't want to take anything from you. They just want to give you something rare, something real. A love that runs deep. A love that lasts. They're not here to impress you with grand words. They want to run when things get hard. They'll stay softly, quietly, faithfully, because to them, loving you is something sacred. That's how they see you. They want to push. They want to pressure. They just want you to know they're near. And every time they don't see your name on their screen, it hurts. But still they want to chase. They'll love you right where you are. Even if you never say I love you, they'll keep praying for your peace. Because that's what real love does. It waits. It cares, even from a distance. It never stops hoping. You didn't find this message by accident. Heaven didn't send it to you for no reason. You felt something as you were reading. Maybe your chest tightened. Maybe your breath paused. Maybe your soul whispered, could it be so? What now? Do you act like you didn't feel anything? Do you ignore that soft pull inside you? Or do you stop for a moment and ask yourself, what if this is real? What if love came later or earlier than you expected, but still right on time? You've waited long enough to be truly seen, to be chosen. And now that someone is here, they're not asking for promises. Just a beginning. Just one breath. Just one moment where your eyes say, I see you too. They've been holding that hope like a small flame, quiet but steady. Even when no one noticed. They've never told you, but your laughter heals something in them. You bring peace to places they thought would never feel calm again. That's why they love you. Because with you, they feel like they've come home. And yes, they've been scared. Not scared of you, but scared of losing you before anything even begins. Because once you know the number, the age difference, they're afraid you'll walk away. But the number never mattered to them. What matters is your smile, your voice, your spirit. They've imagined a real life with you. Not a fantasy. A real life, mornings and evenings, quiet talks, and grocery runs, memories that last. Not just something for now, but something for always. Maybe they don't look like the picture you had in mind. But in their heart, they believe you're home. So the question is, will you let them in? They hope you've noticed how their voice softens when they talk to you. How they remember the small things you've said. How they carry your words like something delicate and precious. Because to them, you are the rarest soul they've ever met. Not just your beauty, but your heart. Your gentleness. Your light. They've lived long enough to know how rare a soul like yours is. And now that they've found you, they can't stop thinking about what it would mean to love you completely. They know the world has its rules and judgments. But God never said love would be easy. He only said it would be worth it. And this person is ready to push through fear, doubt, and every opinion just to love you the way their heart wants to. They've already taken every risk in their heart. All they're waiting for now is your permission. Not to take control, not to move too fast, just to stand beside you in truth, in faith, in love. They waited, they respected your space. But now their soul is aching for you. And maybe, just maybe, this message is heaven's way of unlocking the door. Because they dreamed of you. They seen you laughing, crying, healing together. And every dream felt sacred. They pray you dreamed of them too. Because what they feel isn't just emotion. It's something deeper. Their soul once made a quiet promise to God, let me find them, no matter when. So if you're asking yourself, is this real? Yes. It is. Yes, they love you. Yes, they're afraid. But they're more afraid of never getting the chance to love you out loud. They see a life not for comfort, but for meaning. Not just to pass time, but to build something with purpose. They're not perfect, but their journey has brought them here. To you. And you are the missing piece. Maybe they are too. But none of it begins until there's one small answer. One deep breath. One brave yes. Because even the angels are watching. They've seen your tears. They've felt your loneliness. They've heard your prayers. And now they're whispering, this is your moment. He may not be perfect. She may not be perfect. But they are perfect for you. This is love that stays. That grows. That heals. That doesn't fade. And right now love is reaching out to you. Will you reach back? You are stepping fully into the power I've placed within you. Divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.